Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick show and tell of what's in this box. We're going to open it up and I'm going to show you guys what's in here.
Oh.
So I want to start off by saying that this video is meant to be informative and not braggy. I really want to put that out there because I know what some of you might be thinking and how some of you might feel about these types of videos. But I hope that my review and unboxing will be helpful to someone. This particular product in this box is not marketed to females, so you won't find it in the female section. But truly, at this point, bags are probably gender neutral. You can be a guy or a girl. You can buy a female bag if you're a guy, a male bag if you're a girl.
Open your mind.
I mean, honestly, who really cares? It's your business and your prerogative. You can do whatever it is that works for you. So anyway, I'm gonna start off again by unboxing it. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. You know, sometimes when you see something online and then you get it in person, it either really meets your expectation or it falls a little bit flat and you feel a little bit disappointed. This is a luxury item, so I'm hoping that it meets my expectations, of course, but we'll see. And then we'll go into some of my thoughts in terms of what I feel like you should do if you're looking to either buy for the first time or just looking to buy any item. Obviously, do your research, but I'll share some additional tips and some really great YouTubers that helped me make a decision pertaining to this particular item. And then we'll just close it out. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
I'm excited. Me too.
Okay, so let's go ahead and open it up. I did remove that strip that usually runs over here because it's really hard for me to do so and I didn't want to look crazy on camera trying to do so. So let's open up the box. I'm actually really excited because I haven't looked at this yet. I only saw it online. I didn't go into a store or anything like that. So it is a Louis Vuitton product. And you get this comes in the box, and so I think it is a thank you card, so an exchange, because I got mine shipped. I didn't go to the store or anything. I got mine shipped, so return information, my sort of, if it's a gift receipt, and a return way bill, so label. So that all comes in a really lovely envelope. It's kind of like something that you would just typically would be just thrown in a box, but it's Louis Vuitton. Everything's done luxuriously. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna try to get this box out of here without making such a mess. So let's see. I'm gonna put this bigger box down on the floor. All right, so it comes in this lovely box, just great packaging, signature Louis Vuitton color for their boxes, this great contrast between the orange and the blue. It just feels so luxurious. I've never had any Louis Vuitton product shipped, so I'm not exactly sure what's the best way to open it, but I'm assuming I just take off the bow and go to town. I'm curious what's in this particular little envelope, so let's see. Nothing, absolutely nothing, which is totally fine with me. When I buy a luxury item, I want to make sure that I'm keeping all the important cards. Sorry guys, I received a phone call. Where was I? Ribbon off. So let's try to get this box opened. Okay, so flip that over. And there we go.
My heart is pounding.
I love that it comes in this sort of like duster protective covering. That's probably going to be really good for traveling. So let's go ahead and check out this product. All right, so this is the District PM. You know, there are individuals who have a different type of this same product. Some District PMs have sort of the Louis Vuitton logo on each side. This is the current version of the District PM. So you get the logo there, right there. You get the classic Damier Ebin basically pattern. And obviously on the back, you have areas where you have the classic Louis Vuitton logo, and you can also see some of that in the front. So let's go ahead and see what's going on inside, or how it's all constructed. I don't know if this has oh, it's magnetized. So, which is kind of nice because it makes it easy to get in and out of the bag. And I really love this gray and black color. Gray is my favorite color, but I just feel like this can go with almost anything. So I'm so excited about it. All right, and one of the things that people typically want to know is where their bag was made. So let's see where my bag was made. So mine says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. Okay, and let's see what cards might be on the inside, because like I mentioned, I always try to keep all of the important bits. So I have this little District PM something with a number. Don't really know exactly what that means, but I'll be keeping it quite safe. And then there is another little card that indicates, I think, what your bag is made from. So it says coated fabric, cowhide leather trim, and handmade lining. Nice. So I'm gonna probably put that in here for safekeeping, and then put them all in the larger envelope. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the inside. So you get this pocket, which is it's pretty big. And then following that, you have this entire compartment there. And then here is another section where you can put things. I'm really curious to figure out what can actually fit in here. If you would like to see a video about what items actually fit in the bag, let me know. I'll do a follow-up video. But I really love this. I love the lining here. It's really smooth. This feels so well crafted. Okay, so let's get into the back strap. It's multi-functioning. You can adjust it to either be longer or shorter. I do think that the adjustments should allow you to kind of wear it more like a purse versus a crossbody. You would just need to shorten this a little bit, or make it take it all the way to the end there. But otherwise, I do plan to wear it as a crossbody probably most of the time. But you know, I just really love the versatility. And I think this particular material, I have a Prada that has a similar material like this, and it really has lasted me. I've had that thing probably going on 10 years now, and it's not, there's no wear and tear on a handle like this. So I do find these types of handles to be, you know, really great quality, sometimes even over a leather handle, which I think can experience wear and tear. And then you also have this sort of, I don't know what you call these things, but you can feel Louis Vuitton sort of written there. So I think that's another good indicator, especially if you want to make sure you're getting something, you know, authentic. And obviously the classic Damier Ebin material and design, and obviously the Louis Vuitton logo strategically placed in specific parts or areas of your bag. So that is it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, lovely. So there's a Louis Vuitton logo there as well. And of course you have the one that's in the front. There isn't one on this side, so you only get a logo on one side. But again, it's a lovely bag. But that's not the reason why I purchased this. I purchased this because, you know, as we're all about to head back to work, I wanted a bag that I could really use as an everyday bag, and I wanted it to be a luxury item.
Let's normalize Black girl luxury.
And I wanted it to have sort of a long wear life, so to speak. I wanted it to be able to be used for a long time. And I knew that, you know, when I was making the investment, if something happened to it, because it's a Louis Vuitton, I could take it to the store, get it looked at, probably get it, you know, treated, you know, get it serviced, so to speak, almost like a car, you know what I mean? Like, get it taken care of. Take it in for a checkup and a tune-up.
It makes perfect sense.
Something. And it would just have a long, you know, a long life, a long wear life, as I like to call it. So I'm really happy with the color. It's simple. It's not anything zhuzhy or anything, but I think it's going to be a really great bag. And I love the size. I think the size is a perfect size. I wanted a crossbody, again, an everyday kind of go about bag, and this is what I landed on. So as I mentioned, you can find this bag in the men's section or the men's tab on the Louis Vuitton website. And obviously if you go into the store, you'll probably find it in the men's section of the store. So when I was looking for bags initially, everything that I really wanted in the women's section or tab was sold out. So I was like, I need an everyday bag, and I want it to be really functional. And I kind of felt like, this is gonna be weird, but I kind of felt like sometimes, you know, when you have like your typical Louis Vuitton bag that you buy from the women's section, for some people, or probably for me, you probably want to nurture it a little bit more like a child, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted a bag for that, for kind of like, oh, I'm trying to be fancy today or whatever.
Okay.
And a bag for, oh, I'm trying to be fancy, but really practical. I'm just being honest. So again, it's not about necessarily being showy, it's just, that's what I wanted. So this bag, I'm hoping to have it be that functional, practical bag. And as I get older, I want to invest in items and products that I think will last the test of time and will be money well spent. The other thing about this particular bag is that I was hoping that it could fit my laptop, but I don't think so. I probably need like a briefcasey type bag. I think I have like a 15-inch MacBook Pro. I don't think it's gonna fit in here, but it would probably fit something like an iPad or a tablet, or maybe something like a small Surface Pro, something like that, maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. So again, if you want to see what items, especially maybe something like a tablet or an iPad, wallets and things like that, could fit in this bag without it being too bulky, let me know and I'll do a separate video. So let's go ahead and jump into the portion where I kind of give tips related to what I think you should do before you decide to buy your bag. And I'll also share some really awesome YouTubers that I came across along my journey to finally decide to pick up this District PM. All right, so here are some of my thoughts and tips. I think before you decide to buy any item, obviously do your research. Research. Be sure that it is the item that you really want to buy. Look at videos that show you the pros and cons. At this point, you can find almost anything online. And that's what I did. I watched Jay, whose information I'll link in the description box below. I watched John Superboy, who did a video on a older sort of version of this bag. And I also watched Maison Molly. She sort of just did an overall video on the top Louis Vuitton bags that you might want to own, and she actually works for Louis Vuitton. So I will link that or all of those information in the description box below. But those videos really helped me decide sort of what bags I wanted to get. But particularly Jay and John Superboy helped me decide to actually buy the District PM, because they both reviewed the District PM, but their bags were actually a different model. Again, their bags had 2 Louis Vuitton logos here, like a square one here and a square one there. And this one is completely different in their newest and latest model. They sort of talked about their experience and how they purchased it, and John sort of showed, I think, what fit inside and tried it on. So that gave me an idea, but again, they're both men. So for my ladies who might be interested in this bag, or if you're someone who has sort of my body frame, I think it's a great bag. I think it'll work well for practically almost anyone. So yeah, do your research, find the YouTubers that are talking about the product that you're interested in, go on the website, read any pros and cons. For me, I sort of also thought about, okay, you want a crossbody, you might not need something that's brand new. You could buy sort of a pre-loved Louis Vuitton crossbody for everyday wear. You're planning on kind of making it like a workhorse bag. But I wanted something that I knew was new because I wanted to be able to kind of have it when it was just like, it's like my baby. I want to be able to, again, grow with it, take it to be serviced. I didn't want to have any concerns about the ambiguous nature of it. Was it really, how worn was the bag? Can I really take it to Louis Vuitton if I have an issue? What care will I really get? Because again, this was my first foray into Louis Vuitton, but again, not my first sort of high-end luxury item. So I wanted to start this journey kind of just on really solid footing. So again, you might decide that a pre-loved or pre-owned bag is right for you. I decided to go full on, brand new, and purchased mine online because obviously some of the stores were cold. But anyway, I'm actually glad that I just bought it online. I didn't feel this need to go in the store and really try it on or anything like that. There are other bags that I probably would want to do that for, but not necessarily for this one. So yes, I would say, yeah, decide whether you want a pre-owned, pre-loved, or you want something brand new, because I do think there are pros and cons associated with that. Pre-loved, pre-owned, obviously you'll pay less, and if that's what you want to do, that's great. Brand new, you'll pay more, but I think you can get the most wear out of it. And I feel like, again, you'll have all the right information, like your product cards, your receipts, you know it's yours. There's no guessing or wondering or sort of a missing piece in terms of your product that you might encounter with a pre-owned. But I've never bought a pre-owned, so maybe I also don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, but again, there are videos out there, you can find that information. Just my tips and my opinion. You can decide to take it or leave it. So another tip again about buying it kind of full price is that if you're not happy with it, obviously you can return it or exchange it. If you're buying it pre-owned, maybe that's an option from the pre-owned retailer, but again, it's information that you want to make sure that you are fully aware of and feel comfortable with. Most of the pre-owned or pre-loved Louis Vuittons that I've seen on places like Gilt or Rue La La or some other sort of retailers, it's usually final sale and you can't return it. And personally, that's always made me nervous. So I decided to, again, go with full price. So that's just another tip to weigh the pros and the cons and decide what works best for you. Another tip, of course, is make sure you keep all the important documents. So your cards, your receipts, anything that shows when you purchased it, how you purchased it, keep those safe. Keep it either in the box or in a bag, or find a little area in your house where you keep those types of items, because I do think it comes in handy when you want to have your bag serviced or your item serviced. So make sure you keep those handy, keep them safe, take care of them the same way you would want to take care of your bag, and it will pay off in the end. Another tip that you might want to consider is being aware of what products can help extend the wearability of your item. So whether it's dust bags or cleaning solutions or wipes or cloths that are perfect and not too harsh for the bag to make sure that, again, you extend the wearability, you probably should invest some time looking into that if you're so inclined. I came across a video that has been really useful because I also wanted to make sure that when I purchased my bag, I also purchased things that would help me to extend, again, the wearability. So I found a video where she shared information on what cloth and what sort of sprays that she used to wipe down her bag and keep them really in great condition. So I'll make sure to link that in the description box below as well. But that's just another tip on what you can do, especially if you care about keeping your bags for a really long time. Now, while I purchased my bag online, it might be useful for you when you're thinking about buying your first bag to actually go into the store and try it on. That way you can look at the bag on the spot in the store and decide, is this the right bag for me? And also, going into the store allows you to see some other options that you might not have considered because you're probably looking online only. Maybe something else will catch your eye, and then you'll make a different decision, or maybe you'll make the same decision, but at least you've kind of weighed all the options that are available to you. As I continue to head down this journey with this bag and I think of other things, or there are some great learnings along the way in terms of being this bag's owner, I will make sure to share them with you in some way, shape, or form, either here on YouTube, or you can follow me on Instagram for any sort of updates as they come along. But in general, I'm really pleased with this item, and honestly, I have no regrets. So guys, if you're interested in seeing how it can be styled, just drop me that in the comment box below. If you're interested in seeing what fits into this bag, make sure you leave me that as well in the comment box below. Well, I hope this video was useful. Again, it's meant to be informative, not braggy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.